welcome back. As we already know, I am engaged. Wedding planning begins right now. I have a lot of ideas for what I want to do, little details that I want to happen. It just makes the most sense to give myself as much time as possible to get everything situated. So the absolute first thing that I'm thinking of is colors. This is the first time that I have planned something elaborate for myself. I tend to be very type B when it comes to planning things for myself. I'm very go with the flow, but because I do want a certain aesthetic, it makes sense to get into the details. And since the color scheme is something I would be concerned about with every part of what I'm buying, I'm gonna want everything to be cohesive. This is where I'm starting. So, as we can see, my idea has always been for my wedding to take my favorite color and my fiance's favorite color and make those the two main colors, and then from there figure out the rest, complementary or whatever the other categories for colors are. So it's gonna be purple and blue, and I feel like depending on the shades, it can look very little kid mermaid, and that is not the vibe I'm going for. I very much want the aesthetic that I'm seeing pictured around. Now, purple and blue on their own already complement each other pretty well because they're on the same side of the color wheel and they're relatively close together. I just think the accent colors would do a really good job of tying it all in together and making it one vibrant, cohesive look. So I was looking at a few different color palettes and swatches, and this is somewhere my brain can get lost in for literally hours. Now, I don't know if any other brides are running into this, but I don't really know how many colors I need for a proper color palette. I've only ever been concerned about two, the purple and blue. So up until this point, I hadn't really thought too hard about what I want in between, but I know that I do like the idea not of silver, but more of an opalescent or pearly kind of finish. So white in the center, but that iridescent finish on top. That might be very pretty in between the purple and blue. Another thing I already know is that I didn't necessarily want all of the bridesmaids and groomsmen in the exact same color, dress style, all of that. I definitely want a more mismatched but still along the same color scheme vibe, and with that I want that to extend as well to all of the decorations. I don't necessarily need the napkins to match the bridesmaids' dresses and all that stuff. You guys let me know what you think. Any other 2027 brides, please tell me your color schemes and what you're thinking of, where you're getting your inspiration from. I'm just thinking, so let me know.